Alrighty, flogs and flogettes, welcome back. And I've heard the calls, I've heard it all. BD3, we want more content. We're all really excited to hear you drunkenly fucking swear like a sailor for 6 minutes. So, you are in for a treat. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, I've got the old fucking tracker up again. And I'm going to go through each team's moves through the off-season so far. And I'm just going to give them a grade. A, B, C, D, E, F, fucking G, who gives a fuck? Really short, sharp, and shiny, guys. We're just going to smash through this, and then I'm just going to keep drinking, and we'll go from there. So fucking yeah, like, subscribe, all that bullshit, the shit. Grab yourself a beer, get a beer in ya, and let's do this. All right, we're starting off with alphabetical order, the Atlanta Hawks. So far, Atlanta. Dyson Daniels has joined them via a trade with the Pelicans. And Larry Nance Jr. has joined them via the same trade. This is a C from me. They haven't done fuck all yet, but they got rid of fucking DeJounte Murray, who, him and Trey weren't working together. That was a fucking shit show. He's bopping people on the head while they're losing games. Trey can't play any fucking defense. Apparently DeJounte can't play any defense either because he didn't do shit in Atlanta. So that's fine. It's a C from me. They haven't done much. We'll see what comes of it. Next one, Boston Celtics. Luke Cornett returns on a 1-year deal. Nemias Quetta, I apologize, I have absolutely fucked that up. Returns on a multi-year deal. Jason Tatum agrees to the 5-year max extension. Xavier Tillman returns on a 2-year deal. And Derek White agrees to a 4-year extension. This is an A+ from me. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't care how expensive it is. Because it doesn't fucking matter. They can spend $1 billion. I do not fucking care if it wins you a title. Who gives a flying fuck, honestly. A+ for the Boston Celtics. They've absolutely locked it out of the park. They've kept all of the people that won them the title last year. They're going to be one of the favourites again this year. Chef's kiss, no notes. Alrighty, what do we got? Brooklyn. Bojan Bogdanovic joins via a trade with the Knicks. They've done fuck all, really. They're in a complete fucking rebuild shit show state. This is a fucking C- for me. Nothing's going on there. They might be able to trade him later for some assets. But other than that, Brooklyn have done sweet fuck all. They've got all the picks that they had to give to fucking Houston or whatever. I think they got some of those picks back via some trades because Houston wanted the Phoenix picks. So really, they're in a complete rebuild. Start again. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen there? But that's all there is to it. Next one. What do we got here? The Charlotte Hornets. Reggie Jackson joins via a trade with the Nuggets. That's a fucking C-. This is a D. Reggie Jackson has not been useful for fucking 6 years, right? He did a couple of things on the Denver Nuggets, but it was the Denver Nuggets that were good, not Reggie Jackson. I think they picked up a couple of players like Josh Green with some trades as well. I quite like Josh Green as a 3-and-D wing. So they're in a complete rebuild. They're trying to work out what the fuck they want to do and if LaMelo's ever going to be healthy or if he's just going to be fucking buying cars every other day. So we move on. The Chicago Bulls. Chicago obtained Josh Giddey via a trade with the Thunder. They pick up Jalen Smith on a 3-year deal and Patrick Williams returns on a 5-year deal. Look, this is a B- for me. I think Josh Giddey will be quite good there. I think he'll be very good if they put the ball in his hands and allow him to facilitate. But look, Giddey is who Giddey is. He's never going to be able to shoot the ball. He's never going to play great defense. But if you let him actually do what he's good at and then hide his weaknesses with other players, he'll be really good. Jalen Smith, 3 years, $27 million, I think it was. That's a fine deal. He's a decent young center. He's still got room to grow. And Patrick Williams is a great wing defender that can shoot quite well. He just needs to stay fucking healthy. If he can stay healthy, he'll be alright. If he can't, he's fucked. So, B- for Chicago Bulls. Alrighty, next one. Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell agrees to a 3-year extension. This is an A for Cleveland. Donovan's a superstar, no matter what you think of him. He is an absolute star. Cleveland is not a destination franchise unless LeBron James is there. And even then it was his trouble. So yeah, they needed to keep him. I dare say that means Darius Garland's on the way fucking out the door. Darius is someone I would keep an eye on if I was a lot of teams because he is an awesome facilitating point guard. But Cleveland keep Donovan. They go into next year with a real chance to be something decent in the East if he can stay healthy. They just need to surround him with more people that can actually do something offensively. Dallas Mavericks. Quentin Grimes joins via a trade with the Pistons. Najee Marshall agrees to a 3-year deal and Klay Thompson joins via a sign and trade. This is an A for me for Dallas. I think they've been fucking awesome. This is a team that just went to the finals. They got fucking rip-rolled in the finals, right? They got their pants pulled down and thrown over a pinball machine. But fucking hell, they were in the finals, and then they've acquired Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall replaces Derek Jones Jr., and Quentin Grimes can give you some defense. I think this is an A move from Dallas. Continue to push, guys. You've got Luka in his window. Take advantage. Denver Nuggets, no reported moves yet. That's a D. That's a D for the Nuggets. They lost fucking... I can't even remember the name of the guy they lost. They lost Bruce Brown last year. They lost someone else this year. Yeah, they got... Guys, you didn't get out of the fucking, what was it, the second or the third round. You need to do something. Don't give me that fucking hard cap second apron bullshit. You have the greatest player on the planet alive today in Nikola Jokic, and you're doing sweet fuck all. So when you don't make it back to the finals next year, you got no one to blame but your fucking self. Detroit Pistons, what do we got? Cade Cunningham agrees to a 5-year extension. Tim Hardaway Jr. joins via trade. Tobias Harris agrees to a 2-year deal. And Wendell Moore Jr. joins via a trade from the Wolves. This is a fucking D+ from me. I know it's a C- for me because you managed to re-sign Cade Cunningham. He is going to be a star. I still have complete faith in Cade. He just needs to stay healthy. Tim Hardaway Jr. Look, if you need someone to take fucking 30 shots a game, brilliant. You've just signed that. But you've also signed Tobias Harris, who likes to take a lot of inefficient shots a game. Can you imagine Tim Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris on the court at the same time? It'd be like a paradox. The ball would explode because someone's got to take a bad shot. And who's it going to be? But yeah, look, they managed to keep Cade. I keep calling him Cade. They managed to keep Cade. Tim Hardaway and Tobias could be trade pieces down the line. C-. Golden State, let's go. Golden State. Carl Anderson agrees to a 3-year deal. DeAnthony Melton agrees to a 1-year deal. Chris Paul was waived, and Lindy Water joined via a trade from the Thunder. This is a D+ for Golden State. They lost Chris Paul for nothing. Klay Thompson left for nothing. I think they got 2 second-round picks for him. And they picked up Carl Anderson, who's going to take 37 years to shoot a shot, and DeAnthony Melton. What the fuck are you doing, guys? Work out what you're doing. You've got Steph for a couple more years where he's still going to be one of the best players on the planet. Make your fucking mind up. Shit or get off the pot. Sort it out. Done. Houston, what do we got? AJ Griffin joins via a trade with the Hawks. Aaron Holiday on a 2-year deal. This is a fucking C deal. That's fucking nothing, right? They are hoping for the development of their young players to continue to get better. Your Shinguns, your fucking Jalen Greens, along with fucking obviously Fred VanVleet and the like. That's fine. They're betting on internal development. I don't hate it for Houston. Indiana. Pascal Siakam returns on a 4-year deal. Obi Toppin returns on a 4-year deal, and James Wiseman agrees to a 2-year deal. This is a B for me. This is a B for me for India. Actually, no, it's a B+. Because I think Pascal Siakam is awesome. You get him on the 4-year deal, you get him long term. Obi Toppin, 4-year deal for, I think it was about $15 million a year. Like, that's fine for Obi. And James Wiseman, you can have a crack, see what he turns into. You're not paying him that much. If he turns out to be nothing, then you haven't lost much. I don't mind this at all for the Pacers. They return with the team that led them all the way to deep into the finals, so I like it. Hang on, I'm going to need a drink. I'm going to need a drink before we talk about the Clippers. All right. Mo Bamba agrees to a 1-year deal. Nick Batum agrees to a 2-year deal. Chris Dunn agrees to a deal. James Harden returns on a 2-year deal. Derek Jones Jr. agrees to a 3-year deal. And Kevin Porter Jr. agrees to a 2-year deal. This is a fucking F-. This is a fucking shit show. I don't know what the fuck the Clippers are doing. Are they just trying to assemble like the Avengers of fucking random players? Like Mo Bamba, Nick Batum, Chris Dunn, James Harden, Derek Jones Jr., Kevin Porter Jr. I'm not even going to get into the Kevin Porter Jr. shit. That's a fucking shit show for another debate on another day. Derek Jones Jr. was good in one place and one place only, and that's because it had Luka fucking Doncic on it. James Harden you're paying him $35 million to fucking Jesus, who knows what. Chris Dunn hasn't been able to hit an open shot in fucking 4 years. Nicholas Batum is 76 years old and all he can do is stand at the 3-point line. And Mo Bamba hasn't been good anywhere, despite the fact that I still hold out hope for him for some reason. This is a fucking F- for me for the Clippers. They are an absolute shit show. They are going to completely fall apart. This is all just betting on Kawhi being healthy. If he's not healthy, they're fucked. Los Angeles Lakers. Max Christie returns on a 4-year deal. You overpaid for Max Christie. He has done fuck all yet. Hopefully he turns into something, but right now he's done nothing. And you couldn't get any free agents to come to you because you're the fucking Los Angeles Lakers and you're a basket case. Fucking moving on. It's a D+ for me. Memphis Grizzlies have done fuck all. That's a nothing. NA. Miami Heat. Kishar Johnson agrees to a 2-way contract. Kevin Love returns on a 2-year deal. Zion Pullen agrees to a 2-way contract. And Drew Smith returns on a 2-way contract. It's a fucking D+ for me. Yeah, D+ for me for Miami. They've done fuck all. They have this thought process that if they're all healthy, they're going to be just as good and be able to compete in the East. Have you seen how good the fucking East is right now? How good it's going to be next year? Miami, do something. Do something. Or you're going to be fucked next year, mate. You are going to be absolutely up shit creek without a paddle, all right? Work your shit out now, Pat Riley. Milwaukee Bucks, DeLong Wright agrees to a 1-year deal. The exact same thing I just said, do it again for fucking Milwaukee. The East is going to be so much better next year, and you guys have done nothing. And if you're just betting on everyone being healthy, Giannis is fucking 7 feet tall and having some leg injuries. Dame hasn't been fully healthy for the last few years. And fucking, what's his name? Chris, whatever his name is. For the fucking, your third best player. Okay, I can never remember his fucking name. But he's in, Middleton, Chris fucking Middleton, there we go. Has been injured every year for the last 4 years. So fucking sort your shit out or you're going to be fucked. Minnesota Timberwolves, Luke Garza returns on a 2-year deal. They're in a holding pattern. Minnesota are good. They're going to be good again next year. They're betting on the development of Anthony Edwards, which is a smart thing to do. Don't hate it. It's a C. It's a nothing. It's not bad. New Orleans Pelicans get DeJounte Murray via a trade with the Hawks. I don't mind this at all. This is a B+ for me, I think. Just because I think DeJounte in the right situation can be really good. Pairing him up with what they've got currently in New Orleans, I'm not sure they're done making trades, but I don't mind this at all. I think it'll be a fine deal for them. New York Knicks. OG Anunoby returns on a 5-year deal and Mikal Bridges joins via a trade with the Knicks. This is an A- for me. This is an A- for me. I think the Knicks are really good. They lost Hartenstein, which hurts, but they picked up OG on that 5-year deal. He's awesome. Mikal Bridges comes in. They are going to be long wing defenders for days. They are going to be able to defend like nobody's business. It gives them a little more offensive potency rather than just give Jalen the ball and hope for the fucking best like they did in the finals. But again, Tom Thibodeau is going to play them all fucking 72 minutes a night, and they're all probably going to be dead or halfway to a coffin by the time they get to the finals. We'll see. Oklahoma City Thunder. Alex Caruso joins via trade with the Bulls. Isaiah Hartenstein agrees to a 3-year deal. Isaiah Joe returns on a 4-year deal. Aaron Wiggins returns on a 5-year deal. This is an A for me for the OKC Thunder. Biggest problems they had last year was that they couldn't rebound. We know, everyone fucking told us, and that Josh Giddey wasn't any good. He couldn't play any defense. He couldn't hit a shot. You replace him with Alex Caruso, who's an all-NBA defender and can shoot 41% from 3. You bring in Isaiah Hartenstein, who was one of the best defensive bigs in the league, who was also one of the best defensive and offensive rebounders in the league. And then you re-sign Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins to long-term team-friendly deals. Tick, 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 tick. You're done. Beautiful. OKC are going to be up the top again this year. They're going to fucking dominate. It's going to be great. Whew. Orlando Magic. Gogo Batadze agrees to a 3-year deal. KCP agrees to a 3-year deal. Gary Harris agrees to a 2-year deal. Jonathan Isaac agrees to a 5-year deal. Mo Wagner returns on a 2-year deal. This is a B- for me for Orlando. I don't hate any of it. Caldwell Pope can shoot. Gary Harris is what he is. Jonathan Isaac, if he stays healthy, is good. But we just don't know. There's just so much unknown there about what you're going to do. Again, you're betting on the internal development of your young guys, Franz and Paolo. I think they're going to be good again next year, but they haven't really done much to raise their ceiling at this point with those moves. Philly. Andre Drummond agrees to a 2-year deal. Paul George agrees to a 4-year deal. Eric Gordon agrees to a 2-year deal. Tyrese Maxey agrees to a 5-year deal. Kelly Oubre agrees to return on a 2-year deal. A++ for Philadelphia. They have fucking knocked this out of the park. Paul George, Eric Gordon, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Andre Drummond, they're all going to help in their own way. You've got yourself a really good starting 5. You've got yourself some bench depth. And you've got your stars. Daryl Morey loves stars, we know it. He's got his stars. They're going to be fucking very tough to beat next year. I love it. A++. Phoenix. Bol Bol on a 1-year deal. Colin Gillespie agrees to a 2-way contract. Monte Morris agrees to a deal. And Mason Plumlee agrees to a 1-year deal. This is a fucking D+ for me. They're a fucking shit show. They're going nowhere fast. Just fucking blow it up. Kevin Durant, get the fuck out of there. Everyone get traded and start again because this is an absolute shit show. None of that is going to help you in any way, shape, or form. I'm sliding down my fucking chair here. I'm falling off the chair. I'm fucking getting so fired up. All right, Portland. Denny Abdia joins via trade and Justin Minaya on a 2-way deal. This is a B- for me, only because I'm really high on Denny Abdia. I can't even say his fucking name. Denny. I think he's a good young wing who can defend, and he's 23 years old. He's got so much room for improvement. Portland have picked him up off the scrap heap. I like it. Sacramento Kings. How does Alex Len still have a job? He returns on a 1-year deal. Jalen McDaniels joins via trade from the Raptors, and Malik Monk returns on a 4-year deal. This is a B for me, mainly just because of Malik Monk. You know, you needed to re-sign him. You got him on a good year deal. It's like 4 years, $80 million. They're going to be good again next year. Moving on. San Antonio Spurs get Chris Paul to a 1-year deal. This is an A for me. All right, a lot of people might think that's high, but fuck, he's going to be so good with Wemby. Him and Wemby together is going to be one of the most dangerous two people pairings in the NBA. You've heard it here first, guys. And then that young kid Castle that you picked up, he's going to learn so much. This is an A. Spurs doing a great job on this rebuild already. It does help to get a generational fucking star straight off the bat. Toronto. Scotty Barnes agrees to a 5-year deal. Davion Mitchell joins via a trade from the Kings. Emmanuel quickly returns on a 5-year deal. Garrett Temple has agreed to a 1-year deal. And Sasha Vezenkov joins via a trade from the Kings. This is a B+ for me for the Toronto Raptors. You got Scotty Barnes long term. Davion Mitchell is a good defender. Emmanuel quickly you probably paid too much for, but can definitely play. You got him long term. And then the other two guys are just fill-in pieces. You've actively locked yourself into what you want to do for the next 3 to 4 years, and you've got trade pieces in future if you need to make things happen. I don't hate this at all. I don't think their ceiling's all that high, but they've got a plan and they're moving forward with it. I can appreciate that. Utah Jazz, Drew Eubanks on a 2-year deal. Omar Yurtseven Wade becomes free agent. This is a D from the Jazz. They got fucking nothing done this year. I keep calling him Daryl. Danny, shit or get off the pot. Work out what you're doing. Trade fucking the good players on this team and get draft assets if that's what you want to do, or fucking get some decent players in so you can be better. But pick one of the lanes, right? Seriously. Washington Wizards, Malcolm Brogdon joins via a trade. Rashawn Holmes on a 2-year deal and Valanciunas on a 3-year deal. It's a fucking D+ for the Washington Wizards. They're an absolute basket case of a franchise. Who the fuck knows what they're doing? They're going to be shit again this year. This is just what happens. And that has been the complete run through of all the moves that have happened in the NBA so far. This is my opinion, a very, very, very intoxicated opinion on what's happened here. Thanks so much for watching, all you flogs and flogettes out there. I got to start looking at the fucking camera and not at the fucking screen because it throws my fucking eyeline out. But if you have enjoyed this content and you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe to the channel, you fucking champions. And I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, getting drunk, talking about the NBA, and making an ass out of myself. See you guys all later, and as always, fuck you.